Hello, my dear friends. Good morning. I wake up and I just make for this video. My dear friends, I think that when I want to speak in English, but my first mistake, my friends, my first mistake and your first mistake if you want to fluently English, but you cannot speak, then, my friends, first mistake. If you watches many videos, if you make notes every day, but you don't try to speak in English, you you can never speak in English, my friend. If you want to speak fluently in English, then that is very important. You can speak every day. Every day you can speaks. Then, my friends, sometimes you speak in English and sometimes you are blank. You become blank. Then, my friends, you think that deeply. You think deeply. Why? What happened? Why? You cannot achieve this goal because you cannot speak English and you cannot think in English. Then you cannot speak English. So, first of all, you think in English, but but due to some reasons, due to some reasons, you read many stories, you watches many videos in English, but but sometime, but you cannot achieve some time for yourself, and you cannot think in English. Then you can not do, but you can do it, but you can do it if but you can do it if do something. I have some plans. First plan, my dear friends, if you see anything, if you saw anything, um, I take it, I take it, and I take it. Then this the baby water bottle. Babies, babies are use water. This is very useful for my baby, and my baby drink my baby drink water, and my baby drink fruits, juice, and anything else is used for my babies is very important thing. And this was very beautiful, and this is non-living things, and this color combination was very beautiful. Have green, red, and yellow. That is very beautiful. Then, my friends, if you see anything and you try to something speak in English about four things. If I take notes, this is the rolling notes. This is very beautiful, and this pages was very comfortable. uh, for writing, and I write every day one pages for I write one pages in English every day. This help for speaking. This notes is help for speaking. And my dear friends, if you want to be speak in English, if you have many mistakes, if you have 100 mistakes every day, but you can speak, but you try to speak every day, you saw anything around you, and I saw different things every day, and I try to speak in English about four things, and you speak uh, yourself. You stand front of mirror and you speak every day. Then my friends, I thinking I want to speak in English fluently, but my blunder mistake. I have blunder mistake. I cannot. I don't speak. So I cannot. I never speak in English. First of all, first of all, I have many helping moments for the speak in English. I read newspaper. I read newspaper in English. I read newspaper. But my friends, if your vocabulary is very weak, then you cannot understand very deeply. But you try. You can try every day, and you read newspaper, and you underline the vocabulary words, and you can see after reading, you can see after reading vocabularies meaning, and you absorb many vocabularies slowly. But if you're thinking I absorb all vocabularies and I absorb a whole grammar rule, and I I cannot I have don't accent for speaking English, then I cannot try. So my dear friends, if you thinking that about all problems, then you cannot try speaking English. But you can think that I know, I know in English, I know simple words. I know simple words. If you, I, may, be, and anything else. If you know that word, then you can try and you can write that word in a diary, and you make sentences. If you can go outside, and if you buy something, and you can try to speak for shopkeeper. Hello, please give me one cup of tea. Yes. Why not? I make it for you. Please sit here. Then, my dear friends, if you can try to speak in English, then your English is very better, very Good. So, my dear friends, if you do something, if you do something, if you want to be speaking English, then try to speak. And every day, you read newspaper, watching movies, English movies, and watching English stories, and you have different channels in English. You can see that. If you have not any times for seeing videos, different videos, and you have no time for reading books, then nothing else. But but you can do it. You try to speak English with a simple words, not grammar rules, not vocabularies, but you can speak because you have some words play and you have many words you won't be. For example, you can go outside in the park and you can see uh, play kids, some kids, and one boy come to me and near me. And my dear friends, I try to speak English. Hello, good morning, good morning, sir. What is your name? My name is Fala 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 and XYZ. Where do you live? Oh, can you play with me? Can you play with me? Yes, 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 of course. Your favorite hobbies. Please tell me your favorite hobbies. Oh, my hobbies is playing cricket. Then, my dear friends, you try to speak in English for someone. Try to speak English each other, whole families. Try. And you have, if you have any fear, then you cannot try to speak English, and you never you never speak fluently. So, my dear friends, that is the very important things. If you can things anyone, uh, I take this mobile, this black color, they're non-living things, but this have include many devices. Sometimes many devices remove around me as like calculator and as like calculator and as like watch calculator and different things, radios, LEDs, TVs, old TVs, CDs, and many things can remove that device. This technology is very fast, and this is helping nature for me. I watched many videos for that mobile, and I can I have many problems for sometimes. As like I read yesterday, I read newspaper and some vocabulary meaning I don't know. Then we can see that helping mobile. And after some time, I think that I will watching movies, I watching podcast, I watching different things. And this is helping device. This is very very important for me. If you live alone, then you can you can watch different things, movies, first of all, podcast, conversations between groups, among groups. That is conversation helping for try to speak in English. Then you can watch conversation. And so my dear friends, that is very very important thing for you. And you can speak very well. You can speak very well in English. But my friends, be carefully. You try to speak every day for some time, and you have make notes, and you write own mistakes, own problems. Then you find it. You cannot try to speak in English. If you want to be a speaker, then you should be uh, speaking speak in English. Okay, if you can see anything and you speak, try to speak in English. My dear friends, I have many many mistakes, but I try to speak I try to speak English every day, and I know better than you. I speak English. I speak English better than yesterday, and I have improved because I can try. I want to be a speaker, then I will try every day. Try to speak every day. So, my friends, I have some memories for you. 2 years ago, my English is very weak, very very weak. 2 days weak, but I cannot try speaking English. I have silent for some times. I cannot. I don't speak English, so I never speak. One day I think that. That is, I have one day. I think I have a blunder mistake. So I try to speak every day. Every day I try to speak every day. So my dear friends, my channel. So very very thankful for my watching these videos. My dear friends, if you cannot subscribe, then my dear friends, you do subscribe and sharing that videos, because I have not fear. I try to speak in English. because my English is very weak. But no matter for grammar, no matter for vocabularies, only I try to speak in English. That's better. That's good. So thank you. Thank all my dear friends.